back dito po sa B-League.
Quite a rally we have here between these two lady squads. Ay, ang bola. Rolling sa likod. And that's it.
Timing is everything talaga. Big block!
And that is the score. Oh, championship point.
Tuloy pa rin ang aksyon dito sa bakbakan.
Pinalo. Umiscore.
Wow! Lahat na papatayo!
And the crowd here at Pablo Arena are having the time of their lives.
This is where it all started. Ang huling laban po sa men's division is a rivalry that has spanned decades, and for the first time in V-League history, magtatapat na po ang Ateneo de Manila University at De La Salle University. Again, here at the Paco Arena, the ending of the preliminary round for the men's division features these two teams. Noel Zarate pa rin po, kasama si Nika Celis later to be joined by Amira Almamari, tatlong taga-UP, magko-cover ng Ateneo La Salle.
Yes.
Think about that. Tignan po muna natin yung mga naging kaganapan sa ating mga previous matches to close out the preliminary round. Of course, Mapua University getting a straight sets win earlier kontra sa kupunan ng San Sebastian. Best player po doon si Trixie Gohol. Tapos of course yung sa ating second game naman sa women's division, it was a 5-set win para sa kupunan ng College of St. Benilde against Enderan College. And of course, mga previous games nga natin in the men's division earlier on, straight sets win naman ang nakuha nitong National University at kontra naman sa San Beda University. The defending champions will now be the dethroned champions, and now that moves us to this matchup between Ateneo and La Salle.
I'm sure this is going to be a very exciting game, especially mentioning Gian Salazar.
Salarzon, yes.
Salarzon, sorry.
Pag-usapan natin yun mamaya. Of course, again, the previous games, we did mention earlier nga, Mapua closing it out with their second victory in the women's division, and na-secure nga po nung isang araw pa nitong kupunan ng College of St. Benilde yung number 2 position heading into the semifinals, and that, of course, led to that matchup between NU and San Beda, where the Bulldogs closed out their championship run dito. Wala na po, hindi na po makakaabot sa playoffs ang National University. So we will have a new champion. Will it be one of these two teams? Ito na po ang final ranking po natin heading into the semis. UST will be the number 1 team overall. They will take on the number 4 team, the Far Eastern University, in the semifinals, best of 3. And what about this semifinal matchup? Ateneo La Salle in the semis of the V-League.
Honestly, at the moment, I'm preparing myself kasi I can feel na medyo mahaba tong rally. Baka umabot ng 5th set. So,
Ay, wow.
preparing myself na talaga.
And that is from a volleyball player already saying that. Now, let's talk about itong kupunan ng De La Salle University muna ang pag-uusapan natin dito. No? La Salle, of course, coming off a record of 4 wins and 2 losses na alam naman natin na it could have gone either way. Dalawang 5-setter po ang itinampok dito nitong kupunan ng La Salle. But at the forefront of all of their attacking has been J.M. Ronquillo, who is the leading scorer of the team, already amassing 119 points in this tournament.
Although, on their last game, hindi naman siya yung highest scorer. Pero like we talked about earlier, he is more of someone you can say the go-to player, the very consistent one. Na pag kailangan mong pumuntos, you go to him.
And para naman dito sa kupunan ng Ateneo, of course, we do have J.M. Ronquillo for the La Salle side, trying to get, yung kumbaga, gagawin nilang pang warm-up nila ito for the semifinals. You do have a lot of other players. Si Jean Poquita, of course, their setter. Pati na rin si Noel Campton has been doing a good job. Vince Maglinaw as well, Nat Del Pilar. So the list goes on and on para dito sa kupunan ng De La Salle University. But for Ateneo, of course, they started out unblemished, undefeated. They're coming off a 3-sets win against the National University. Yung third set scored on 25-9. And leading the way sa kanila is the most consistent scorer. He's not the top scorer. Ken Batas is the top scorer. But ito nga, Gian Salarzon has been, kumbaga sa porsyentuhan, siya yung go-to guy.
Oo. A lot of players have been stepping up in Ateneo, especially now na, yun nga, like you mentioned, Gian Salazar with a total of 14 points, 11 attacks, and 3 blocks. And as I've heard before, Ateneo is looking to bring back their glory days.
Well, titignan po natin yan. If this new generation of Blue Eagles can get it done. And first, it will be this classic matchup, Ateneo versus La Salle, when we return.
Paco Arena, let's meet our match officials. Our first referee is Mr. Fernando Velarde, National Referee. And our second referee is Mr. Herbert Matematico, Asian International Referee. Presenting the starting lineup for your Ateneo Blue Eagles. Beginning with their middle blocker number 4, Jet Gopio. Opposite spiker number 5, Ken Batas. Center number 7, James Licalco. Outside hitter number 8, Amil Pasino. Middle blocker number 17, Jeric Sendon. Outside hitter number 18, Gian Salarzon. And their starting libero is team captain number 13, Lance De Castro. The head coach of Ateneo is Mr. Timothy Santo Tomas. Introducing the starting lineup for your De La Salle Green Spikers. Beginning with their team captain, opposite spiker number 1, JM Ronquillo. Outside hitter number 4, Yoyong Mendoza. Center number 8, Jean Boquita. Outside hitter number 9, Noel Campton. Middle blocker number 13, Nathaniel Del Pilar. Middle blocker number 22, Joshua Rodriguez. And their starting libero is number 6, Menard Guerrero. The head coach of the Green Spikers is Mr. Arnold Lanyong.
No change in the starting lineup para dito sa kupunan ng Ateneo de Manila University. Although it's not Crisostomo, it's actually De Castro who is the starting libero, their team captain para dito sa kupunan ng Ateneo de Manila University. Only one loss so far. Madadagdagan ba yan ng Lasal? This starting unit has already evolved para sa Lasal. JJ Rodriguez getting the start at that middle position. And the youngster, the 19-year-old Yoyong Mendoza also getting the start here today. Vince Maglinaw did not see a lot of minutes in the last game. That is because, yun na nga, ginagamit na nila itong batang-bata, number 4 guy, Mendoza.
It's a good way to give exposure to the kid. Siyempre, you need to gain your confidence bago na sumabak sa mismong main league.
That's right. Menard Guerrero and ito si Lance De Castro. It's also going to be interesting ang matchup nila in that libero position. So for the first time in V-League history, in the men's division, Ateneo versus LaSalle. Here we go. James Licalco getting the start at center, and immediately Jeric Sendon with the first point of the game for the Blue Eagles.
That was a very good start for Ateneo, gaining a good momentum on that first point. And you can clearly hear, grabe yung hype from the crowd.
Grabe. Ito, kung pwede lang tayo maglagay ng second level dito, baka pati yun napuno. There is no more parking downstairs, and there is no more room here. Campton tries to keep that alive, and Ken Batas, the leading scorer for Ateneo, heading into this game, scores his first point.
That was very smart for Ken Batas going for that zone 1. There was no one there.
Ken Batas with a total of 98 points. That's his 99th point in this tournament. Amil Pasino, left-handed open spiker para sa Ateneo Blue Eagles. Nat Del Pilar trying to push that one across. James Licauco going to the other side. Gian Salarzon, pinag-usapan natin yan. Si Gian Salarzon, pagdating sa porsentuhan, you go to him.
Correction on what I mentioned kanina. Paulit-ulit pala ako si Gian Salazar. Correction po, Gian Salarzon. My bad.
Gian Salarzon scoring his first point dito as we can see dun sa ating replay. Ateneo off to a good start here, 3-0. Amil Pasino, that's the first point of LaSalle on a service error.
Still, a very good momentum for Ateneo. Pero we have to see whether they will be able to sustain this type of momentum all throughout the set.
De La Salle University surprised us on opening day by defeating UST in 4 sets. And of course, itong kupunan ng LaSalle lost to FEU in 5 sets. Kaya very interesting yung ating Final Four. Parang nagtalo na sila lahat eh. And against NU, of course, that was the story. They were up 2-0 against NU. Nanalo pa NU. 5-setter din. Oo. And again, coming off a win in straight sets against the University of Perpetual Help. Sendon to serve. 4 serving 1. Guerrero, Poquita, Yoyong, sent back. Fox will try again. Yoyong will try again. Licauco, galing likod, Pasillo. Ronquillo. One thing about JM Ronquillo, medyo diesel ang panimula niyan.
Too early to predict what will happen on this game. Kasi start pa lang eh. Like we talked about nga, may mga ibang players talaga na ang tagal muna bago magpainit.
Yes. JM Ronquillo is one of them. Pero pagdating ng second set, mahirap nang pigilin yan. This is now a great set here from Poquita to Nat Del Pilar.
What a set coming from the setter of La Salle.
Si Pox, ang tawag natin si Poquita.
It's very similar to the game earlier. Parang very high-Q movie, habol na lang sa middle.
JJ Rodriguez has now moved to the front, which means Nat Del Pilar is back to serve for the Green Spikers. Batas. That is a check ball. Sabi ng mga taga-Lasal, wala daw.
Upon close look, it did look like it was a check ball. Pero syempre, instincts player, i-deny mo hanggat hindi naman obvious.
At saka bilis dapat ng mata mo to spot that in the speed of the men's game. So Kennedy Batas is now the leading scorer para sa kupunan natin. Sa Larazon, used to be that for the Blue Eagles. And there's your cross court coming from JM Ronquillo.
Left with only one blocker. Medyo na-delay yung habol ng middle blocker ng Ateneo on that one. And off din yung markings, leaving the cross court wide open.
I believe he's the second scorer in the league behind Josh Ibanez of UST. Licauco, Salarzon. That's a smart hit there from the young kid from Bacolod.
Lakas, pa-check out na lang.
Ateneo, so far so good para sa kanila dito in set number 1. Tandaan natin, this was the game that was cancelled also dahil sa bagyo.
The much-awaited game.
And finally we get to play it on a Sunday. As Pasino keeps that one alive. Sent to the other side. Batas, cross-court, dug up by Ronquillo. Poquita, to whom it may concern. Mendoza, tinawid. Licauco once again, going to the back. Batas, the Superman move is there. Once again for Ken Batas.
A very smart move.
And Ateneo takes a 5-point lead into our first technical timeout of set number 1.
You are still tuned into the much-anticipated match of the day, DLSU versus Ateneo. Green clashing against blue is something that's not unfamiliar to many of us. In fact, kung nakikita nyo lang, napakaraming tao dito sa Paco Arena, parang championship game na. For Coach Jose of the DLSU is also exhilarated to see how things will turn out today. In fact, gusto niya ipakita ng team ang identity nila. Kung sino talaga ang Green Spikers. He wants them to play like they're saying, eto kami. And dahil malaki ang tiwala na pinapakita niya sa kanila, and for him, he sees no weakness. Enjoy the game and be hungry to win. Yan ang final reminders ni Coach. Noel, Nika?
Of course, it does look like this is one of the better lineups also of De La Salle University since the time of Jewel Asia, who is the assistant coach ngayon nitong kupunan ng Green Spikers. But there's Emil Pasino going to town with only one blocker.
This is gonna be a very tough game. Like what Amira mentioned, it's not unusual for us to see the green and blue having a match.
Pero sa men's volleyball, parang iba rin yung intensity. Nasanay tayo sa basketball, women's volleyball, kahit sa football. But in men's volleyball, it's a different intensity. Poquita fakes it. Mendoza is denied. And according to Fernando Velarde, our first referee, there was a block. There's Chet Lee Copio.
Putting it away. a little bit of out position siya doon. So why hit the ball when you can drop it on the hole?
A 7-point lead for the Blue Eagles. Timeout, Lasal.
Team. Ito nangyayari. Parang ang dating lumalabas, inaantay natin silang kumilos, hindi tayo kumikilos eh. Nagets nyo? Inaantay nyo silang umatake, tayo nag-aabang lang, hindi tayo gumalaw. Galaw tayo, hindi pwedeng aantayin natin sila. Kung kailangan bantayan. Diba? Nag-aabang tayo na mangyayari. Hindi tayong gumagawa. Tara, aggressive tayo. Okay.
Yeah, kasabihan nga, the aggressive team creates its own luck. And right now, Ateneo is the more aggressive team.
Like what Coach mentioned nga, he kept emphasizing na gumalaw tayo. Parang we're just waiting for Ateneo to make the move. But andito lang tayo, abang lang tayo. So he's emphasizing na be more aggressive and we make our own move.
You can see the greens and the blues once again. Mga inhabitants natin for today. Dito po sa final match in the men's preliminary round. And from the back, it is Ronquillo.
Finally having a little more variation on that one. Seeing na lahat ng blocker ng Ateneo squeezed on this side.
Well, our first substitution of the game will come from Lasal as Vince Maglinaw, the veteran, will replace the 19-year-old Yoyong Mendoza for the moment. Si Maglinaw, alam naman natin, is experienced, also a member of the Lasal Beach Volleyball team. And let's see if Maglinaw can light the fire for the Green Spikers. Good serve. Oh! But JJ comes up short. Yeah.
Same as earlier, nanggigigil on that ball. Well, masarap nga naman talaga pag umu-over yung ganung ball na paluin.
Just the first error, actually, for Lasal. However, they only have 3 attack points.
This is quite intense. Only 1 error for both teams.
Guerrero gets to that one. Campton!
Wow! Above the blockers for Campton on that hit.
Ito yung pag nakikita kami parate. Tokayo! Ayan po.
Yes.
Ang aking Tokayo ay nakascore.
That was hard to block.
Yeah.
Above na siya ng blockers on that one.
11-5 Ateneo. Still on top. Here's JJ Rodriguez. Pasillo, nakaabang si Del Pilar. Patas, nakaabang si Campton, but he can't keep it in play.
I don't know if you saw, he did a little rampa walk on that one.
Mamaya, marami pong rampa na gagawin si Ken Batas.
That was the first one I saw the whole game.
You go back to that USD Ateneo game.
Yeah.
Paramihan sila ng rampa ni Josh Ibanez.
Yeah, I was there.
12-5. Licauco short.
Surprising, that was only the second error for the whole game.
Ayun na nga eh. Alam naman natin, pagdating sa attacks, Ateneo has been lording it over so far. 10-4
Yes.
in that category.
And 1 block as well.
Gene Poquita, a.k.a. Pox. Back to serve ngayon. In the mold of, kung hindi mo na nabutan si Joel Asia, I got the chance to cover them before. He's like a clone of Joel Asia, the assistant coach itong Lasal. Oh, Guerrero, great read. Campton, 2 blockers, dug up by De Castro. Maglinaw, Poquita, and there's Ronquillo. Eto na, umiinit na si JM.
I love the aggressiveness of Maglinaw. Tinulak na pa yung middle niya just to get that ball.
Here comes Lasal, down 5. Licauco sending it over to Ken Batas.
Grabe, bombahan on both teams.
Again, the attack point still in favor of Ateneo at this point. And Emil Pasino trying to protect the 6-point lead. Poquita on the combination for Campton. Nandun si Batas. Poquita now on the quick papunta kay Del Pilar. Not quite sure if Nat got that one.
That was a miscommunication from the center to middle. A little too fast on that set.
Balik na naman sa pito ang abante ng Blue Eagles. Pasinyo. Coquita standing set papunta kay Ronquillo. No, Del Pilar puts it away.
That's how you do it. You don't need to hit it hard. Just put it in the place where there's no player waiting.
Good reflex action din para dito kay Del Pilar.
Ready on that net. So far, so good with only 2 errors for both teams.
Oo. And you get the sense that LaSalle is starting to warm up in terms of their offense na rin.
Diesel nga, nagpapainit muna.
Campton. That's a serve that he's slowly developing. I mean, a couple of years ago, well, last year actually, when he started out with LaSalle, puro palutang-lutang lang yung serve niya. Now he's developed that jump serve.
Trying to switch it up.
Oo. Sendon serving now. Combination play. Ronquillo. No.
That would have been a good one. He was left with no blockers on that one.
So a hitting error against LaSalle will give Ateneo an 8-point lead into technical timeout number 2 of set number 1. The Blue Eagles are soaring here in set number 1 against the Green Spikers. Ateneo 16, LaSalle 8. Noel Zarate pa rin po kasama si Nika Celis and Amira Almamari, your all UP team covering an Ateneo LaSalle match. Here's Jeric Sendon. Coquita on his knees. Vince Maglinaw. Again, Yoyong Mendoza did very well in their last game. But they need the veteran leadership of Maglinaw kung gusto nilang humabol kontra dito sa Ateneo.
It was surprising to see Maglinaw on their last game not scoring at all.
Because nga babad na babad yung Mendoza.
At least he's given more opportunity now.
Del Pilar with a good serve. Licauco sends it to Salazon. There he goes again. Porsyentuhan talaga eh. Pag sinasabi ni Nika, no? There's that one hitter on your team na pag binigay mo sa kanya parang 3 out of 5 times puntos.
Especially on crucial parts of the game. You know where to go to.
Ken Batas. Diretsong Gia posible.
I can't say it on air. Pero you know what every player says on that serve.
Mas lalo yung pag tumunog na gano'n yung bola, alam mo na.
I can't say it on air. Baka mabash. I know you guys know what that is.
Pakinggan nyo na lang po si Nika pag UAP, pag naglaro na siya para sa UP.
Ako nasisigaw ng gano'n sa sarili ko pag nagganon ako serve.
Soft serve coming from Ronquillo. Licauco, pinilit pa rin to Gopio. Back set ngayon. There is JM Ronquillo.
They've been scoring a lot on that area. Medyo wide. Lagi nila nabubutasan between 2 spikers.
One of the best opposite hitters in all of volleyball right now. Yan po si JM Ronquillo.
Second highest scorer of the league, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Licauco. That is Batas just beating the defense.
Going for that powerful check-out ball.
Pabilisan na lang talaga. Alam mo nang parating na yung depensa.
So far, so good. But I haven't seen much of middle activation on both teams.
Ay, asa ka pa.
We'll see. We'll see whether they'll switch it up.
The middles of both teams are not really on top of the scoring list, so to speak.
Oh!
De Castro did his best. But Vince Maglinaw, again, coming off the bench today, something that's not usual for LaSalle.
He's really sparkling up in LaSalle at the moment. Not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Ang hinahabol dito ng Green Spikers. Maglinaw serve is thrown away. That is the fifth error of LaSalle.
While Ateneo with only 3 errors. No blocks for both team and no aces.
Ganun talaga. It's an opensa kontra opensa ang mangyayari dito.
We are yet to see a long rally.
Gopio. Nice serve. Poquita sends it to zone 1. Masyadong malapit. Di naman malipit ni Rodriguez. Pasino through the defense. Still kept alive by Maglinaw. Campton. And that is out. Credit half that point to Vince Maglinaw.
Grabe kapit sa depensa. What a reliable player.
Oo. Again, he's a member of the LaSalle Beach Volleyball team. At alam mo naman yung training nila sa beach volleyball.
Intense.
Intense din.
Well, he's built like it. I mean, look at him.
Yeah. Eugene Gloria in as the serve specialist para sa LaSalle. Licauco. Pasino.
Wide between the two blockers. And no one was there.
Back to a 7-point lead now for Ateneo. James Licauco, the veteran.
Attacks on both teams, hindi nagkakalayo. Ateneo with 14, LaSalle with 10. Lumalayo lang in terms of error.
Pero humabol na ang LaSalle in that category as Campton misses everything.
He's trying to get that check ball out. Hinahabol yung kamay ng opener. Nga lang papunta na sa bench ng Ateneo.
May itatanong si Ronquillo sa ating principal's office. Lumapit na siya kay referee Fernando Velarde. May nirereklamo ang coaching staff ng LaSalle. James Licauco, whose sister also is a setter for Ateneo, by the way. The women's team. Del Pilar on the quick.
I think that was the first middle activation.
Pag maganda naman ang first ball, si Poquita is really a great distributor. And Poquita ngayon to serve. Pox. Sometimes the fake works. Meron siyang ganong kilo sa kanya serve. Mag-fake muna siya bago mag-serve.
So far for LaSalle, I think the reason why Ateneo got so much lead is errors. LaSalle with a total of 8 errors, while Ateneo with only 3.
Sabi, error. Dagdagan natin sa Ateneo.
Tinabla. 4 errors for Ateneo.
Now Noel Campton in the back, which means Vince Maglinaw always dangerous in front. Sabi ko sa'yo, dinedevelop niya pa rin yung jump serve na yan.
That was a
Work
strong
that time.
serve.
There's that Superman move by Batas again. Redwell, Maglinaw. Boy, De Castro got to that one. Licauco now on the back set. Pasino was stopped. Poquita ngayon. Ronquillo is turned back by Sendon.
Well read. What a block.
Kill block of epic proportions from Jeric Sendon, and ito Gian Salarzon actually also in the area. Timeout LaSalle.
Pinabayaan yung ganyan. Okay? Pero ngayon, kailangan yung bawian yan. Hindi pwedeng dadali natin sa ganyan lang yung laro natin. Taas mo na lang, taas. Middle, tsagaan tayo. Tsagaan tayo sa blocking. Bawian natin yung isang puntos na yan. Masyado pa malayo yan, di ba?
malayo.
Isa-isahin natin.
Sige lang.
Ha? Boys, yung gusto nyo iparating, labas nyo na.
Tara.
Again, only 2 points away are the Blue Eagles. Ala. Yan yung mga either kinulang o nasobran sa merienda. Tawa ni Nika Celis. 23-15.
Give me some of that energy.
Yeah.
I want that energy.
Nagkape ka na ba?
Yes.
Ito po si Nika Celis, pag hindi nagkape, nagmamalfunction eh.
Oo. Nag-short wire ang utak ko.
Good defense again, this time by Gopio. Maglinaw defying the defense, but that was too close.
That's a little scary. Both teams landing a little too close on the net.
24-15, the Blue Eagles 1 point away from claiming set number 1. Jerick Sendon serving for the set. Poquita going to Ronquillo, saves one.
Medyo nabasa na ng Ateneo on that one. A little slow to react on that ball though.
JJ Rodriguez has returned. Del Pilar facing 8 set points. Nicalco goes back.
Oh!
It's turned back.
What a
by
monster
Maglinaw.
block! What a monster block! Single block.
Oh, yan Nick ang definition ng kill block.
Oh,
Kahit na nandun na yung De Castro sa area yon, no chance.
how tall is he? Wala tayong
Maglinaw
height.
is about 5'10".
Wow.
He's as tall as James Licauco, the setter of Ateneo. Oh, but this time, nasagip pa rin. But not enough anymore. Boy, Maglinaw is trying to do everything, and you know he's going to be raring to go in set number 2. But set number 1 belongs to the Ateneo Blue Eagles, taking it 25-17, a fast start for Ateneo. And by the time Vince Maglinaw came into the game, talagang naghahabol na lang sila.
Oo. Pero grabe yung paramdam ni Maglinaw on that set.
Yeah. And you know he's gonna be ready to go in set number 2. As we take a look at the all the happenings ng ating first set. Again, that Superman move by Ken Batas, so difficult to read. Yung attack points talaga, laki na nilamang ng Ateneo at the onset. Salle, of course, started to come back when J.M. Ronquillo warmed up. And ito si Noel Campton also contributing. But it was, again, just too much of the offense coming from Ateneo. As Ken Batas, also a major contributor in set number 1. Second set when we return. At the end of set number 1, Ateneo takes it 25-17. Humabol na yung Salle pagdating sa attack points, but that's just too many errors for the Green Spikers.
I think like yun yung kinatalo ng Salle on that set kasi a total of 9 errors, that's a lot. And Ateneo only has 4. In terms of block, pareho lang sila. Grabe lang, hindi din grabe actually nilamang ng attacks, 15-12. Malapit lang yun eh. I think the main cause of their lost on the first set is definitely their errors.
Well, right now, it looks like Maglinaw is getting the start para dito sa Lasal. So they're going to their veterans, their reliables. At para sa Ateneo, of course, it's still the same unit on the floor. Yung middles ng Ateneo medyo naging involved din ng konti. And then, again, it's not a strength of this unit to involve the middles. Of course, sometimes Licauco does get Gopio involved. Sendon is really in there more for defense, more than anything else. It's really the wing spikers talaga for Ateneo. We're talking about guys like Pasinio, Salarzon, Batas. Sila talaga yung mga carrying the bulk of the scoring. In fact, if you take a look at yung scoring nila rito, Gopio has 39 points heading into this game. Sendon has 30 points heading into this game. Ang layo.
I think both teams naging strength nila, wing. Hindi din kahit for Lasal, may naman, middle activation, pero mas go-to talaga nila wing.
Yes.
Even on good passes, diba? Like we talked about,
yeah.
usually good passes, middle na pupunta.
These are two elite liberos also that we're talking about here. Ito si Maynard Guerrero, pati na si Lance De Castro. And talking about middle activation, how about that from Nat Del Pilar?
I think narinig tayo, inactivate agad ang middle. Pero like we talked about naman first set, may activation ng Lasal compared to Ateneo.
So the first point, actually this represents the first lead of Lasal in this game. So Jean Poquita. Licauco sends it up. Pasinio gets it off the hands of Campton.
What a strong hit.
That was beach volleyball versus beach volleyball pala, by the way.
Really?
Si Pasinio is part of the Ateneo beach volleyball team. At saka yung magka-partner dyan, si Maglinaw at saka si Campton sa Lasal.
Lapit na season nila.
Yep. Poquita delays it. But catch and throw. Kasi ang tagal din masyado di ba?
Medyo kumakapit sa kamay ng set.
Tingnan mo. Ba't nyo rin reklamo pa yan? Para talagang, parang pinasa talaga, binuhat talaga Uy, pero sa beach volleyball, allowed yan
allowed siya. Sa indoor lang talaga. Wow.
Poquita. Sendon again. Because of his defense. This rally is still alive, and Ronquillo gets lucky.
Medyo na-surprise si Sendon on that one. Wide open on that one too.
Tabla tayo ngayon, 2-all. And again, you get the sense that the first set, nauna lang talaga Ateneo, but you know it's gonna be a really close battle.
I feel like at Lasal will be wanting to get the momentum first.
Here's your fire starter right here. Ito si Noel Campton. Ano ba ito? Incoming second year? Isipin nyo gano'ng katagal pa maglalaro sa Lasal yan? Salarzon! Ilang beses pala pumapalo si Salarzon today, parating puntos.
From what I noticed, like we talked about this before, na in terms of blocking ng Lasal, malayo yung pinanggagalingan ni Salarzon So medyo dapat may konting delay time para mahuli mo talaga. Kasi pababa na, kaya sumasabay na yung bola sa kanila.
Here's Poquita on the combination to Vince Maglinaw. Almost a crossing violation there. Batas! Cross-court is good.
Strong attack on that one.
Mahirap kasi kay Batas. Meron siyang down the line, meron siyang cross, meron siyang cut.
You know what I love about him kasi? Ang bilis na makita. The moment na sarado yung down the line niya, cross-court. Pag sarado naman ang cross-court, down the line. Smart player.
Now over 100 points in this tournament. Poquita. Salarzon.
Denied. What a block coming from Salarzon.
Yeah, this kid's about 6'4" with very long arms and great timing. Sendon on the serve. Poquita, combination. Noel Campton. Inangat ni Pasinio. Poquita, back set. Ronquillo off the hands of Salarzon and quickly says sorry to Timmy Santo Tomas.
That was so quick. I have to say, that was really nice. Ang bilis na lumingon sa coach. Sorry.
Kasi di ba pinapractice nyo nga kung paano gawin yun? Nat Del Pilar. Pasino, Licauco, Jetly, Gopio. Kept alive. Free ball. And here is the change of pace from Batas. Great defense by Rodriguez.
Great reaction from the first referee as well. Nakailag siya dun, sakto na sa kanya.
Maliksi po yan, si Fernando Velarde. Of course, our second referee, si Herbert Matematico. An international referee, Asian international referee na rin. Del Pilar has been serving well. Salarzon has been hitting well.
That was way above the blockers and wide open on that cross court.
Gian Salarzon.
Wow. Grabe.
This kid, Gian Salarzon, just turned 20 last April.
Second year. Bata pa.
Poquita leaving it for Campton.
Too low.
Gopio.
First activation sa middle on this set.
Actually, silang dalawa, Licauco and Gopio. Pag pinapasok kasi itong si Rodriguez, yung isa nilang center itong sa Ateneo. Or Gutierrez rather, the other side, the Enzo Gutierrez.
The freshman.
Oo, the freshman. Maraming target, magaling mag-distribute. Ito talaga is the one that has a really good connection with Gopio. Ito si Salarzon. As Ken Batas gets an ace. And that will send us to our first technical timeout with Ateneo up 8-4 against LaSalle.
Pushing
End of
yourself.
the
Coach Temi of
first
Ateneo
technical
said that.
timeout
It's safe
of
to
the
say that the
second set.
environment Coach Temi fostered gave the Blue Eagles more chances to learn and be more religious in sticking to their system. Sabi niya ngayon, mas aware na sila sa kaya nilang gawin at natutuwa siya sa maturity na
Ken
pinapakita
Batas,
nila.
serving.
From an off year last year, they are now on a tangent towards reaching their full potential. Noel, Nika?
Thank you very much, Amira. At alam naman, pati si Timmy Santo Tomas has also changed his demeanor as a coach. When he started out, he was a fiery coach. He would be in the face of all of his players. But now he's more zen-like. Diba? I mean, it also comes with the maturity of the coach, reflects on the players.
I feel like din kasi, different generation na ngayon eh. That type of approach would be more appropriate eh.
Yoyong Mendoza will replace Noel Campton. Nakita mo yung senyas ni Mendoza for sub. Hindi usual na parang traveling sa basketball. Basketball sub talaga ang ginamit niya. And I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised, Nick, if some of these players were former basketball players na lumipat sa volleyball.
Change court.
Oo. A great dig by De Castro. Batas. And that was very close to being an illegal attack as well. Ang lapit niya sa guhit.
A little stare down coming from the libero of LaSalle on that one. He was ready on the line.
That was Menard Guerrero. JM Ronquillo now. LaSalle down 4. Gopio on the run. Talaga sila may connection eh. He's looking for Gopio once again. This time it's short.
That's error. Hitting it on the net. I think that's the second error of Ateneo for this set.
Isa service error. Yung isa.
Ateneo up by 1 in terms of blocking and ace.
Pero again, LaSalle lumalaban na sa attack points. Licauco bumps it up. Gian Salarzon. Poquita, kabila, maglinaw. And that is out. So LaSalle now playing the checkout game.
They're trying to play it smart on this set. On the first set, it wasn't quite effective na going on hard attacks.
Oo.
So why not play it smart on this one?
And this just might work. Ayun po si Campton, pinasok si Yoyong Mendoza. Ronquillo, nice serve. Salarzon. Daga by Maglinaw. Guerrero was supposed to feed Maglinaw pero tumabingi yung bola. Combination play. Galing likod. Pasillo.
No call.
No, that is a not over. 4 touches against Ateneo. Ito na mga errors sa Ateneo.
Things aren't starting to look good for Ateneo. I think it started with the pass. In the first set, they had a lot of good passes.
Iniiwasan na rin ng Lasal to serve in the direction of Lance De Castro. Although this time, De Castro gets to it. Uh-oh. Almost a lucky one there from Salarzon. This time Salarzon is the recipient. Guerrero is there. Oy! It's still playable. That's a wild sequence. Poquita!
What a move! What a move from Poquita. It's not often you see a setter going for that long drop ball.
Box using his coconut.
That's crazy.
And just like that, 4 unanswered points now for Lasal.
There's a lot of missed sets coming from Ateneo. Lumalabas na unti-unti yung mga sets. That's why they've been struggling on attacking. All tied with 5 attacks.
Ronquillo to serve. Licauco this time goes to the back. Batas pulls out the Superman move again. Ronquillo.
Outside.
Check ball called.
Calling for a check.
Outside as señas ni Fernando Velarde, our first referee, but the line judge says check.
We'll see if there's a replay on that one. There's a replay. Let's see.
The point is awarded to Lasal. Meron.
Ateneo didn't protest, so...
And you can see, from the replay pa lang, nagbago yung
ikot ng bola.
5 straight points now for the Green Spikers. Salarzon. And Guerrero is under it again. Salarzon again. Guerrero. This time could not keep it.
He will not be denied on the second attempt. That's been working a lot for him, giving him shorter sets kesa yung ilalabas outside the net.
Good adjustment by Licauco. 10-all. Sabi ko sa inyo, eto na tayo.
Oh no.
Nice serve by Sendon. Rodriguez asks for it, punches
Good
it
push.
across, and that will work. Sa liwanag iset sa kanya, sinuntok na lamang. Puntos pa para sa Lasal.
Good adjustment. Mahirap nang adjustan yung mga ganun type of sets eh.
At saka hiningi niya talaga hiningi niya yung running eh.
Yan na, may middle activation na for Lasal.
Maglinaw to serve. Licauco. Oh my goodness, Pasino, wild shot. Still alive though. No, hindi na daw. Saan ba dumaan? Sa harap ng antena, binalik ni Mendoza.
I'm not sure. From my angle, hindi ko masabi.
Kasi pwede pa yon kung behind the antenna, ibinalik. Eh kung dumaan sa harapan ng antena, mali na yon.
I think loob ng antena dumaan. Hindi sa inyos na first referee.
Jet Lee Copio. Yo-yo!
Right above the blockers on that one.
The 19-year-old scored 17 points in their last game. That's his first one today.
That's gonna be hard giving that. Even though it's just 1 point, it can change the morale of the whole team.
Rodriguez. Licauco, Pasino.
Oh.
Again, you gotta remember that Emil Pasino is left-handed, but he's an open spiker.
No problem at all with that attack though.
But usually, mga kaliwete nilalagay sa opposite.
Oo.
Ito talaga, wala opener po ako.
I feel like kailangan natin mag-ready in case tumalsik dito yung block. Ang lalakas ng palo eh. Rinig mo yung galabog eh.
Kanina talaga naalala ko, buong depensa ng Enyo sunugod tayo.
Tatlo.
Pilar down the line.
Good adjustment from the middle of LaSalle. That set was a little bit too low, but regardless, nagawa ng paraan.
Minsan adrenaline na lang yan. Alam mong Ateneo kalaban mo. For Ateneo, alam mong LaSalle ang kalaban mo. Parang different level of play.
Different,
Ang nangyari.
different energy din on the
Yes.
court right now. Alam mo, parang championship game na.
Tama. Pero isipin nyo guys, sa Wednesday, ito pa rin ang laban natin.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Chance ball.
Guerrero gives it up. Almost scores. Mendoza couldn't put it away. Salarzon will do the setting now for Pasino.
Oh!
Poquita. Mendoza!
Breaking the block. Anal. Medyo late din ang blocker ng Ateneo on that one.
And a timeout requested by Timmy Santo Tomas as LaSalle is now up by 2.
Nakita mo naman, ino-over sa atin yung bola. Bakit di ka tumitingin sa bola? Yung nakita mo, sa gitna lang nilalagay yun. Di ba? Pwede ka naman kukuha ng first
Kuha ka
one
lang,
eh.
Bet. Tapos dahan-dahan mo
Pangalawa, yung block mo na naman, nakapwesto ka naman eh. So bakit mo isasaluhin yung bola? Eh nakita mo ano ginagawa ng kalaban. Di ba dinidiin sa'yo? O, hindi ka pwedeng sumalo kasi dinidiin eh. Pasok mo yung kamay mo para yung bola hindi shoot sa'yo.
Ano be? Huwag yung
Okay?
kapasin.
Basta, tandaan nyo, pag nakapwesto kayo ng maayos, saka timing kayo ng maayos, pasok nyo yung kamay nyo. Huwag kayong sasalo ng bola. Hayaan nyo yung depensa sa likod.
Huwag yun iyan.
Ha?
Ganun. Ha?
Oo.
Let's go. Dalawa lang yan. Isa-isa lang tayo.
Kakatuwa talaga si Lance De Castro. He is the echo of Timmy Santo Tomas.
Emphasizing everything that he said.
And Lance, of course, is the team captain. He's been the team captain already for a couple of years.
A call?
Ano ba tinawag? Hindi.
Nagpapa-wipe lang.
Medyo umuulan kasi sa labas, ha?
Ah.
Umuulan. Di lang natin nararamdaman dito kasi intense yung laban. Mas matindi yung ulan dito sa loob.
Yeah. Ito matulog sa silid.
Uy, nangyari sa amin yun sa PVL. Sa
Yeah.
Baccarat.
You told me na delayed yung game.
4-hour delay. Saka nakita rain delay in an indoor venue. Licauco. Pasino. Dinaan niya sa lakas against Del Pilar. Paano ba yan, Nika? Kunyari, alam mo na papunta sa'yo, ididiin sa'yo, paano mo pipigilan yun?
You have to press at that on that block. You have to press it down inside the court. Always pressing it inside the court, especially if hard hitter talaga.
Like this.
Yes. They can't guard him. Since earlier, they can't guard him.
I'm pretty sure it's now apparent to the coaching staff of LaSalle that it's better to have Yoyong Mendoza come off the bench.
Iba rin yung spark kasi ng, alam mo yun, nandiyan ka lang sa bench. Iba yung gigil mo pag pinasok ka. Either kabado ka or gigil ka.
Mendoza serve. Quick play to Sendon. Nagulat ang depensa ng LaSalle. Kasi minsan labutan.
Kasi hindi masyadong activated. So pag binibigyan, nasusurprise. At yan din naman yung ganda pag hindi mo sobrang activated ang middle mo.
Sendon serving. Maglinaw lifts it up. Ronquillo has to give it up. And gives it outside.
Akala ko kukunin pa nila eh.
Mga free ball na pa-attack pa rin eh. Some coaches hate that.
Yes,
Over mo na lang, di ba?
I feel like he was trying to find that target na, especially just sa harap. Sobra nga lang.
Poquita underhands this one to Maglinaw. Doesn't matter. Sendon was there, but again, a power shot coming from Vince Maglinaw as De La Salle University is up by 1 into our second technical timeout. Biglang nanahimik yung mga may hawak ng asul na lobo, although lumalaban naman ang kanilang kupunan. It is now Salle on top, 16-15 here in set number 2 against Ateneo. Noel Zarate, kasama pa rin po si Nika Celis and Amira Almamari. We bleed maroon.
Maroon, yes. Kahit walang maroon sa league na to.
Kaya nga tayo tinawag na maroon, tayo daw kasi ay marunong. Pero yung serve na yan, lumabas.
Too much adrenaline, especially coming from a timeout. Usually, you avoid stuff like that kasi nasisira yung momentum mo eh.
Ito si Ken Batas was a factor in the first set. Quiet so far in the second. Mendoza receives that. Maglinaw. Guerrero, hinabol. Pokita, quick play. Kahit awid, hindi. Masyadong risky yun.
Pero like we said, di ba, high risk, high reward on that one. Siyempre, hindi naaasahan ng kabilang team na ibibigay sa middle, especially coming from a off pass. That would have been good, honestly, if prepared yung middle ng Salle.
But now Ateneo is the lead, Nika.
4 attacks for Salle.
Back set ngayon. Ronquillo.
Oh,
great save by De Castro. Salarzon on the run. Kept alive by Mendoza. Maglino. Cross court is good.
Wide open for that cross court. Medyo off ang blocking ng Ateneo. And markings ng Ateneo on that one. The cross court was way too wide open.
And again, the power of Vince Maglinaw. Tying this one up at 17. Gopio. Maglinaw nakabuelo.
Smart play. That was very smart. Knowing nakaabang na yung blockers and even the defenders at the back. No one was ready for that one.
Naka-coverage mode na sila eh.
Ang ganda din ng approach niya. Very deceiving.
Salle once again at the driver's seat. Almost dropped it in. Salarzon. Hindi nag-usap si Ronquillo. Sinasabi ni Mendoza mag-usap kayong dalawa ni Guerrero kung sino kukuha nun. And Pokita looks shaken up though.
You have to watch out for... speaking of, service niya na. Salarzon.
Yep. Gian Salarzon with the score tied at 18. Pokita sends it to the back. Ronquillo too high. Readable. Nakuha ni De Castro. Here comes Pasillo.
Making that move his own. Kanina pa daw drop ball Salle. Siya din daw.
Amil Pasillo.
That was good. Ayan na, nabubuhay na ang crowd ng Ateneo.
Yan, Ateneo, one big fight.
Ateneo, UP fight.
Yan! Pokita.
His smart moves again.
Malapit na UAAP ka na naman.
Actually, we did that before. Kasi Ateneo kalaban, Ateneo, UP fight. Para isang cheer na lang, hindi na pagod.
Tama. Ako, malamang sa basketball, ganun ulit ang mangyayari, no?
Pwede. Battle of Katipunan.
19 all. Nice setup for Pasillo.
That had me fooled. Akala ko ida-down the line niya.
Again, ang hirap kaliweting opener. Dami niyang options bigla.
Pero kudos to Salle for sealing that down the line. Kaso nga lang, kahit ako di ko ina-expect na iko-cross court na
2019, nearing the finish line here in set number 2. Jet Li Gopio. Cargadong serve. Pokita again! How many times has Jean Pokita gotten away with that today?
That was his, if I'm not mistaken, that was his third one.
Third in this set, 5th overall.
Whoa.
20 all. Pinasok na ulit si Gloria. Eugene Gloria. Serve specialist for Lasal. Salarzon. Nabasa ni Del Pilar. Pasino. Still kept alive.
Strong hit.
Pasino again. Strong hit. No!
He will not be denied again.
Ronquillo just a hair late. And a late reaction lang ng bahagya si JM Ronquillo.
If he pressed that ball a little in, he would have blocked it probably. Oh,
Hinipan ng hangin ang serve ni Licauco.
that was, they're both tied with a total of 4 errors. Lamang lang ang Ateneo with 1 ace and 1 block.
Oo.
Kaso lamang ang Lasal in terms of attacks. 16 attacks.
That's the story here in the second set. Tambak na tambak sa attacks ang Lasal in the first set, especially in the early goings.
Nagpainit eh. Nagpainit
Oo.
pa muna eh. Let's see who will get the second set.
Yeah, one team, oh gosh, another service error. One team, I was about to say one team is 4 points away from claiming set number 2. Now Ateneo is 3 points away from claiming set number 2. They got the first set, 25-17. Emil Pasino. Poquita on the back set. Oh, nobody home. Masyado malalim si De Castro and Ronquillo able to hit zone 5.
I'm used to Lasal giving high sets, but that one was low and fast. So he was left with no blockers on that one. Na late ang blocker ng Ateneo.
22 all.
Tight match. My gosh, second set pa lang.
Yoyong Mendoza. De Castro, Licauco, back set ngayon to Ken Batas, who is still quiet here in the second. Licauco goes back to Batas. Yes!
You have to love how he switched up his attacks from down the line to cross court.
And also, na binagbigyan ulit ni Licauco, na-deny ka first time. Ito, second time mo.
Cross court was way too wide open.
Oo. Ateneo, 2 points away from claiming the second. Poquita, back set, Ronquillo again, going long.
That works well for him, that low fast sets.
Gloria is out, Rodriguez returns. One team is 2 points away from claiming set number 2. Nat Del Pilar for Lasal. Up high for Batas. Kept alive by De Castro.
Ooh, joust.
Joust. Maglinaw. Set point Ateneo. Timeout Lasal.
Ito nangyayari. Alam nilang lumalaban na. Pero nandudong pa rin yung ano nila eh. Duda nila sa sarili. So pag tinira natin diretso-diretso yan, bababa yan. Boys, gamit. Hindi kailangan ng magandang ano. Kailangan paggalawin niyo sila, hindi pa forward. Paggalaw sa loob. Maganda naman ito natin. Tara. Ayan mo!
Use your kokote, in short.
Medyo nabibingi ako sa sigaw ng crowd ngayon.
Oh, here's Enzo Gutierrez. He is seeing his first action of the game. Pwede ba yung may hawak ang water jug habang nagpapasab?
Let's see. Munti ka na nang i-attempt eh.
So, di ba dati paddle? Ngayon, pasana lang ng water jug. Pwede ba yun? Ken Batas. Serving for the set.
Oh!
We are extending set number 2 due to popular demand.
Ito na nga ang sinasabi namin. Nagsisimula na sila ng second set.
The captain, Ronquillo, to serve for LaSalle. Too near for Gutierrez. Still able to keep it alive. Gutierrez this time, Salarzon. Dug up by Mendoza. Too near.
No problem there.
Net touch. The point goes to Ateneo.
Passes were a little too tight for Ateneo, but that's no problem with their setter.
Grabe, parang nagta-tightrope dun si Gutierrez.
Totoo. Dalawa, dikit sa net. It's a good thing that he's tall. Easy na lang sa kanya i-reach yun.
Now Salarzon serving for the set. Ronquillo denied. Crossing violation.
What a way.
The defense of Emil Pasino. By just 1 inch. Ang crossing violation dito. There, you can see. And he knew it too. J.M. Ronquillo's error will give Ateneo set number 2, 26-24. And now the Blue Eagles are up 2-0. But again, this is just a preview of the semifinals as we go back to what happened. It is very close, set number 2, Nika.
Oo, kaso nga lang medyo tumataas yung errors nila on this set. A lot of service errors, especially nung pahuli na. Pero I have to say, grabe yung labanan on this set. Parang ang championship na tong set na to.
Imagine we're gonna have a best of 3 between these two teams in the semifinals. And this is a preview of things to come. For De La Salle University, they have to dig deep heading into the 3rd set. And we will have that for you when we come back. Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the final day ng preliminary round dito po sa men's division ng V-League Collegiate Challenge 2023. Close second set, still going the way of Ateneo, although LaSalle already is leading in the attack department.
Although leading naman ang LaSalle in terms of attack, kaso nga lang tignan mo din yung attacks nila. Sayang, a total of 8 attacks while Ateneo only gave 5.
Errors yun, sinasabi mo, errors.
And you can see naman din Ateneo lamang ng isang ace and isang block din. Kaso nga lang sayang nabubuhay na bit by bit ang LaSalle in terms of their attack. Nasobrahan lang ng errors. That gave them the second set as well.
Well, we've seen a lot of comebacks from 2 sets down dito, especially here in the V-League. Tandaan nyo, LaSalle was up 2-0 against NU, and you won.
Hindi ba tayo pwede salita ng tapos dito? Kasi anything can happen.
Diba? San Sebastian in the women's division was up 2-0. At nahabol sila. That was against Perpetual Health. Nanalo pa ang Perpetual sa dulo.
Kailangan pa din mag-ready. Hindi pa natin mapapredict whether Ateneo will claim this game.
But a marked improvement for LaSalle in the second set as opposed to their first set performance. So they are starting out. Itong LaSalle is still starting out with Campton on the bench. Mendoza is still in as the wing spiker as set number 3 gets underway. Batas covered by De Castro. They go back to Ken.
Oh!
My goodness.
Wow!
Diretso sa tuhod ni Fox. Yung pa naman yung kanyang injured na tuhod.
I was expecting him to drop that ball. Medyo sumobra sa labas yung set, but wow, he was quick to hit that ball.
Remember, Pokita is playing with a knee injury. Heavily bandaged yung kanyang kanang tuhod. Dumpa.
That doesn't look too good for him. Umiinda siya eh.
He took the brunt of that shot to his knee. In the meantime, Ronquillo able to get it back.
He didn't hit that ball too hard. He was placing it.
Kanina pa siya sa long ball. Diba?
I love players like that na hindi mo kailangan lahat bombahin. Wala naman 3 points eh.
Tama.
Especially na Ateneo, bombahan. Hanap ka ng butas wherein you'll score.
That's why he's one of the leading scorers of the league. Ito si JM Ronquillo. Here's the 19-year-old Yoyong Mendoza. Licauco. Down the middle for Sendon. Again, they are never ready. Lasal is never ready
For the middle.
for the middle attack.
There's hardly any middle sets kasi sa Ateneo. That's why they're always caught off guard. Although, ready yung blocker ng Lasal for that one. Defenders lang talaga.
Correct.
Ito eh.
Pambawi sa middle.
Wow!
Maglinaw.
Wow!
Sa beach volleyball, nakikita po natin yan.
What a quick reaction coming from him. Parang yung iba nakatingin pa lang siya, nakatalon na.
Yung mga player na gano'n, di ba, Nika? Yung alam nila kung saan pupunta yung bola bago pa lang pumunta yung bola.
Maganda yung peripheral vision na nakikita niya agad yung empty spots on the court.
There are even some liberos, papalo pa lang, alam na nila kung saan pupunta. You guys try to dump it in. Rodriguez and Maglinaw.
Good peripheral. They can see the holes in the court.
Lasal now on top, 3-2.
Pokita is limping a little bit.
Ayun na nga, tinamangas
Coming
ng
from
bola
that
yung
end,
injury niya.
Mali
Del Pilar. Licauco back set, batas. Ay, coverage. Still there.
No call from the referee.
Licauco back set, batas. Mendoza sends it up for Ronquillo. And a quick reaction from Rodriguez.
The momentum is looking good for Lasal on this set.
Again, papilisan ng reflex action. Lasal getting the better of that exchange. Del Pilar. Licauco to Gopro. That has been the combination that works.
Kanina pa siya on that attack.
New libero in for Ateneo. We have Lane Crisostomo in the game for the first time. Ken Batas. It's about to uncork the jump serve again.
Oh, wow.
Licauco, quick play again to Gopio.
3 points coming from him.
Licauco now going to the middle attackers.
Wala to activation kanina. Well, ngayon na ina-activate. Hindi siya nahuhuli kanina pa.
Again, the first ball of Ateneo has improved. Combination nadula si Maglinaw. Nadula si Maglinaw. So Ateneo now with 3 straight points and back on top. Now they go to the other side. That is a lucky break for Ateneo.
That was a lucky one. It hit his head, I think.
A header scored by James Licauco. Happening in the 5th minute of the second set.
The momentum, the first start of this set was at Lasal. Ngayon naman lumilipat bit by bit sa Ateneo.
Ateneo now, Nika has 4 straight points, huh? Back set. Again, porsentuhan. Pinag-usapan po natin silang dalawa at the start of the game. For La Salle, it's Ronquillo. For Ateneo, it's Salarzon. That time it works out again for JM.
When you need to score, they definitely go to him. So I think Ateneo needs to put more effort in guarding him. Pero now, he's in the service line.
Licauco adjusting. Salarzon. Nakapawa ni Rodriguez.
You can see Salarzon was signaling his setter. Taas ng konti.
Yun din ang ginawa ni Rodriguez. Tinaas niya lang ng konti braso niya.
Senyasan, taasan daw. He struggled on that set.
Now back-to-back points for La Salle.
Let's see if papabawiin siya.
Salarzon off the hands. Mendoza adjusting.
It's a free ball.
A high one.
It looks like it's in.
Licauco on the run. Gopio.
Wow.
Diving is Guerrero. Poquita across. De Castro. Licauco going to Salarzon. Drop ball. Maglinaw sends it up. Ronquillo. Licauco on the run. Gopio. And Nicaselis is still alive.
Ready na ako receive. Nakaganon na yung kamay ko eh.
Dalawang Lasal lang na i-receive
Baka
mo.
awayin ako pag ni-receive ko eh.
Ayan po, dire-diretso po yan kay Nicaselis. Nag-hide daw sa si Maynard Guerrero pala, by the way.
Baka awayin ako eh. Nandun na siya eh. Sorry.
Oo, di mo kunin yung bola. Do not be part of the action.
Paano kung denive sa akin, no?
Ay, hindi. Nangyayari talaga. So, sabi ko nga sa last year, Obed Mukaba wiped out our audio equipment.
Oh.
Nung nag-dive siya. Gopio on the push.
Wow.
Guerrero nakaposing pa. Maglina with the left hand. Licauco. Pastillo.
Wow, with a stare down as well.
We all need this break in our first technical timeout of set number 3 as Emil Pasino begins the fireworks for the Blue Eagles. Mr. Ricky Palou, the president of Sports Vision Management Group Incorporated in blue. That he is no longer with Ateneo as he was for a very long time. Yeah, a lot of people credit Ricky Palou, of course, for the success of the Ateneo athletics program during his time as athletic director of that school. But now, of course, just taking in the action. Galing likod, Ronquillo. Salarzon plays it. Pasino, tinawid. Guerrero. And that is a block point. Supposed to be, pero lumabas ang bola. Point to Ateneo.
Akala ko kukunin pa nila yung check ball out.
Minsan may mga ganyan na aksidente ka. Kunyari, kukunin mo sa fake pala. Yung pala lumiko yung bola, tumama nga sa'yo.
You wish that would never happen. Mag-ready ka na lang sa coach mo.
Salarzon, short on the serve.
I think that happened once.
May nakita ko sa UP.
May gumawa ng gano'n sa amin.
Ako, announcer ako, muntik na mahulog sa upuan ko.
Hindi mo mapinta yung mukha ng coach namin that time. Kulang na sa bunutan namin in court.
9-7 Ateneo. Maglinaw. Licauco going to Gopio once again. And Guerrero keeps it alive. Licauco on the back set now. Ken Batas cross-court.
No one was there on that attack. They're switching up their attacks now. Hindi lang sila very deceiving actually.
And that's what makes etong si Ken Batas such a lethal offensive threat because yung ang galing ng cross court, ang galing ng down the line. May cut pa.
Oo. I love how it's very deceiving. Nakaharap siya sa down the line. Last minute, makikita mo yung hand. Papunta ng cross court.
Gopio serve, barely getting across. Combination. Mendoza!
Right above the blockers on that one. You can see bit by bit, lumalabas ang sassiness on this set.
Yep, and this kid is gonna be a star, mind you.
Yes.
Ito si Yoyong Mendoza.
Bit of stare down and may pag-rampa.
Rodriguez.
Oh, wow! The celebration as well.
Parati siya may dalang boga.
Oo. On point yung celebration eh.
And now Rodriguez, can he do it again? If he does, LaSalle will tie the score. Here's Licauco. Pasino. Oh, through the block. Nicely done.
Doesn't need to be too powerful. Utakan lang. I love how he plays.
You're starting to become a big fan of Pasino and Maglinaw.
Oo.
Yung dalawang beach volleyball player.
Totoo. Ay, ang utak eh. Ang utak mo maglaro. Hindi lang yung player na makikita mong bombahan.
Galing likod, Ronquillo. Nothing you can do about it if you're Crisostomo.
Grabe. Parang kalahati na ng katawan niya yung nakalagpasan nito on that one. Haba ng time mo pumili kung saan mo papaluin.
Yung Louis Ramirez.
Yun pa. Oo.
Ibang level yun.
Oo. Matutulala ka na lang. Nasa ere pa siya eh.
Licauco, they go to send Don. This time Maglinaw gets under it. But it goes straight to the last row.
Like we mentioned kanina, hindi nagiging ready masyado ang LaSalle pag middle ang binibigyan ng Ateneo.
Credit the first ball ng Blue Eagles.
Ganda. Actually, both teams. Ang gaganda ng first ball nila.
You're right, you're right.
As you can see, ano na yung score and both teams with only one error.
Correct. Kala ko nabati mo up. Here we go again. Mendoza.
Moving back na ako. Ready na eh.
Licauco, Salarzon over the defense. Nandun si Poquita. Guerrero on the setup. Papunta kay Ronquillo. Salarzon. Off the block. Guerrero, Poquita, Mendoza. Dug up by Crisostomo.
You smiling on that dig.
Power tip coming from Salarzon. Kept alive. Mendoza. Off speed this time. Pasino sets it up. Salarzon.
Wow, that was smart. A long rally for both teams, ending it with a check out.
Ateneo is having fun right now.
You can see kanina niya paminamata yun eh. Yung natry niya mag-check out. Smart move.
And now Emil Pasino.
Wow.
Oh, nice delay. But again.
What a block!
Salarzon at the scene. And a timeout called by LaSalle. Ateneo now up by 4. As we see that last play once again. Solo na lamang si Gian Salarzon. Still able to get the job done.
Talaga yung ano mo.
Pag may pabalo cover tayo lahat, hindi pwede nakatingin lang.
Isa-isahin natin, okay? Una-una, pumasa muna tayo. Pag may pasa tayo, call out. Call out nyo, sabihin nyo yung gusto nyo palo. Ngayon, once ibinigay ng setter, supportan nyo. Tara, tulungan natin.
Pagtulong-tulungan natin, isa-isa lang. Let's go!
Coach Jose Roque, of course, with the instructions there. As you can see, Josh Ibanez enjoying the action here.
With Trevor. UST team watching. Sino na yung next na makakalaban nila?
Next na makakalaban na FEU. That's for sure.
A team to watch out for. Look out for.
Yeah, enjoying the volleyball action lang on a Sunday afternoon. Good serve by Pasino once again.
Oh.
Mendoza trying to get it off the hands. Uy!
Tumama sa kamay ng middle blocker while Poquita was setting it.
Ayun lang. Those little unforced errors for LaSalle.
That's their second error lang for the set. Kaso nga lang lamang ang Ateneo in terms of attack. 12 attacks while only LaSalle with only 7.
Pasino trying to get an ace. Del Pilar. Inangat ni Licauco. Batas. Cross-court, tinulak na ni Poquita si Mendoza. Alis na ng bata. Ronquillo. Dagap by Crisostomo. Salarson. Dagap by Guerrero. Quick play. Oh! Del Pilar still alive. Pasino can't score. Ronquillo kinaliwa.
That set was too low and too fast. Pero wow, both liberos keeping that ball alive.
Everything going the way of Ateneo, heading into our second technical timeout of the third. 16-10 for the Blue Eagles.
We have reached the third set of this thrilling volleyball action. Pakikisama is the word I keep hearing from Coach Jose of DLSU. He says that the team was not hard to coach at all dahil maganda raw talaga ang pakikisama nila sa isa't isa, lalong-lalo na sa mga rookie. The golden boy, Yoyong Mendoza, just keeps impressing and coach is beyond happy that their hunger as rookies never faltered. Sabi nga ni Yoyong sa akin when the league started, he did not have any expectations of starting in the first 6, but he has come a long way since then, finally starting in this game, and he keeps on sustaining. Noel, Nika?
Thank you very much. Yoyong is, I'm telling you, this kid, Yoyong Mendoza, is going to be a star for LaSalle. As we have a conference between our two officials. You can see Fernando Velarde, our first referee. They will reverse the call. It is an illegal attack. May tumapak sa guhit.
There wasn't a replay on that so we could watch.
Oo nga eh.
A lot of familiar faces in the arena right now. Some Ateneo players.
It is now Maglinaw going to be replaced by Campton, who did not play a majority of the second set. He's seeing his first action ngayon. Emil Pasino.
Oh,
That's the ace he's been looking for.
that is the first ace of Ateneo in the set.
And another timeout for LaSalle.
Kala ko ba ready ka? Oh. Ano? Ay, sus.
Go lang, pasaan muna natin. Dahan-dahan lang. Relax lang.
Kanina, nag-usap tayo sa taas. Handa kayo. Ngayon, ito na yung pinaghahanda natin. Ano yung pinapakita nyo? Pinakita nyo agad na ayaw nyo nung maglaro eh.
Tara na, sige, kaya. Box, pag nabasa na box, set mo muna ha. Patay tayo. Tara.
Whatever Lance De Castro is for Ateneo, yan ang ginagawa ni Maynard Guerrero dito.
An echo of the
Pero
coaches.
obviously, Coach Jose Roque is very disappointed already.
He
Wala
kept
nang
on,
instructions eh.
he kept on saying kanina, sa taas ready kayo. Asa na yun?
Sa taas, referring to their locker room in the second floor.
A very unexpected game. Kasi we were all expecting fifth set.
Oh,
Oh!
well, pwede pa.
Pwede pa. Kaya pang habulin yan.
Now Mendoza gets to serve.
Bilog ang bola. Pwede pa magbago
Ay,
yan.
ang dami na natin nakita mga rally ni mga come from behind.
Biglaan nag-fifth set, nanalo pa, no?
May mga ganun. I mean, look at that against NU.
Oh.
LaSalle was up. Won the first 2 sets handily, against the National University. LaSalle took the first 2 sets, 25-19, 25-23. Tapos nakuha ng NU yung next 3 sets.
Coach doesn't look too happy with the back-to-back errors.
Here is Pokita. Campton, no. Hindi sila nagkaintindihan. Tandaan natin, Noel Campton is seeing his first action since the second set.
LaSalle is scrambling a bit on this set, especially coming from the timeout.
Well, this is the 9-point lead, which is the biggest in the game for Ateneo. Ronquillo.
Oh, almost.
And he will restore order with that shot.
Slowly. Bit by bit muna. Oh, ayan. You can hear Ronquillo calling for that ball.
Yun naman ang sinasabi nila kung kanino man, di ba, sa unang timeout pa lang. Hingin nyo kung anong set ang gusto nyo. That's too near the net. Licauco still does something with it. Down the line is good for Ken Batas.
That was a very slim attack. I think line na mismo.
Substitution, Enzo Gutierrez is gonna come in for James Licauco. Trying to give the freshman
exposure.
Yeah. 4 points away from sealing the deal against their arch rivals. Campton. Pokita this time going to Ronquillo.
Oh, that was out. That was a slim attack.
And now a 10-point lead for the Blue Eagles.
Okay, the energy of LaSalle right now is a bit tense. Parang nagmamadali.
Batas comes up short.
He's trying to go for that short ball serve.
Alam mo, paus na yata si Guerrero eh.
Oo nga eh.
Kanina pa sigaw na sigaw.
Pero I love his demeanor.
Right,
Very
right.
calm lang siya.
So there was a libero before for UE. Naalala ko si Almario, si Carlo Almario. Ang tawag namin sa kanya, the Mighty Mouth. Kasi walang ginawa ko yung magsalita buong
Actually,
game.
kailangan yan in their position. Kasi sila nga yung bumubuhay sa team.
What a block by Rodriguez.
Ayan na, starting to come alive.
Di pa daw tapos yan, wala pa sa 25 yan.
Dami pa pwede mangyari.
The captain, J.M. Ronquillo to serve. Salarzon, kept alive by Guerrero. Ronquillo galing likod, kinapos. (23-14) Ateneo.
Ronquillo looks frustrated, but at the same time, calm and frustrated if you're looking at him
Hindi ko
now.
pa nakikita magalit yan actually.
Oo nga.
Salarzon, no.
Hindi ka pa tumama sa ulo.
So Noel Campton. Looked like it was heading out, but De Castro played it. Batas. Oh my goodness.
Strong attack on that one. Too much for Campton to handle.
Ateneo now with 9 match points. But they will see each other again this Wednesday at the start of the semifinals. Jet Li Gopio. Campton up in the air for Mendoza. Campton.
Wow.
Oh, they say illegal attack on Campton.
That does it.
That is an illegal attack. Campton stepping on the line. And Ateneo is going to prevail in straight sets. I believe 25-15 ang naging score dito sa ating third set. They halt the game, of course, on the attack error. Galing kay Noel Campton. Let's see it again. Di natin makita from there. Nakaharang si Guerrero.
Nakatalon na siya.
So officially, it is Ateneo taking it in straight sets, 25-17, 26-24, and 25-15. But these two teams will meet again in the semifinal round. Number 2 seed Ateneo, number 3 seed LaSalle. And they will have a best-of-3 series to determine kung sino ang finalist. One of them will make it to the finals. And of course, ito nga ko po na ng LaSalle. Well, they've had so much experience here. Can they bring it to the semifinals? And of course, our player of the game, 20-year-old from Bacolod with these highlights. It is Gian Salarzon with Amira Almamari.
Gian Salarzon, congratulations. You are the player of the game in this game. Kahit may mga pagkakamali ka nung umpisa, sinigurado mo na yung susunod na palo mo, wala kang takot. Saan nanggagaling yung tapang mo in this game?
Well, siguro galing sa coaches ko kasi before the game, sabi nila na kahit anong mangyari, kailangan namin i-all out yung game na to para makita namin kung hanggang saan yung kaya namin para sa mga susunod na games.
What more can we look forward to sa susunod na laban nyo, kalaban ng Ateneo this Wednesday?
Siguro more pass up pinakita namin and siguro may mga papolish lang kami ng mga pagkakamali namin sa loob ng court.
Gian, lahat ng gusto mong batiin mo na.
Hello sa family ko sa Bacolod, sa Buong Negros and sa Livingstones International School. Hello po sa inyo. And sa family po ni Luis sa Bulacan, hello. And sa mga parents ko, sa family ko and sa mga taga Bacolod. Thank you.
Congratulations ulit, Gian. Back to you, Noel and Nika.
And the semifinals does begin this coming Wednesday. But before that, let's take a look at the highlights nitong ating laban. Of course, the Superman move once again. Galing kay Ken Batas. Ateneo started out really, really strong in set number 1.
Well, I don't know. I guess you can say Ateneo prepared well for this. Compared to the last time I was here, na ako yung nag-ano sa kanila, a lot more stable yung sets nila, especially yung kay,
Dekao ko,
oo. Tsaka yung mga sets kay Salarzon, di ba, last time that I was here, lumalabas. And I see that they did a lot of adjustments. You can really see that they prepared for this game.
LaSalle tried their best, though. They had a good second set where they lost it 26-24 on that attack or on that crossing violation. But in the third set talaga, Ateneo kicked it to another gear. You talked about the middle activation of Licauco, finding itong si Sendon, pati na rin itong si Jet Lee Gopio. James Licauco was just really on point in everything. Of course, sumubok pa rin si Leoyong Mendoza to make a rally, but in the end, that's just too much firepower from the Blue Eagles. And they prevail in straight sets against their arch rivals. Ito na po ang ating semifinals schedule. And it will begin this coming Wednesday. Sa umaga po, ang labanan ng UE versus St. Benil, number 3 versus number 2. And the top-seeded undefeated Far Eastern University taking on the Perpetual Help Lady Altas. And in the men's division, 2 p.m. magsisimula na po ang serye ng LaSalle versus Ateneo and the University of Santo Tomas taking on the 4th-seeded Far Eastern University. Follow us on VLeague.ph for all the latest. And that will do it for us on this Sunday afternoon mula po dito sa Paco Arena. For my partner Nika Celis and our courtside reporter Amira Almamari, UP Fight! Ito po si Noel Zarate. Paalam, see you this Wednesday for the playoffs of the VLeague Collegiate Challenge 2023. Volleyball is back dito po sa VLeague.
Quite a rally we have here between these two lady squads. Hoy, Dambola! Nolik sa likod! And that's it!